Hi, I am Dr. Martin Gruenberg, a pediatrician, creator of the respectful sleep approach. Welcome to the Baby Sleep Expert. Why does a baby who falls asleep on the breast then wake up every hour and a half? Because the breast becomes something called a transitional object. That object that accompanies the baby in the transition between being awake and being asleep. Then when they wake up in their crib, they find themselves in a strange place, can't fall back asleep, and will wake up. The same thing happens if a baby falls asleep in the father's arms while walking around the house. The father's arms become the transitional object or attachment object, and when they wake up alone in their crib without their attachment object, they will cry. That's why a baby who falls asleep in their crib with some stimulus, when they wake up alone in their crib after an hour because their sleep cycle has ended, won't be able to fall back asleep and will cry. That's why one of the main approaches to addressing infant sleep problems is to try to teach babies to fall asleep on their own in their crib with a transitional object that should be very small and soft so that it can't suffocate them. So when the baby wakes up after an hour or an hour and a half of the sleep cycle, they will find themselves in the same way they fell asleep and will be able to fall back asleep. But be careful, it's not necessary to let babies cry. For them to learn to fall asleep without stimuli,